Hi you guys, my name is Cherita and I need an intro. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm stuffy and congested and I don't know if it's springtime. I don't know if it's an illness. I don't know what it is, but I don't feel well. But I'm recording this video in my robe snuggie thing because it's early in the morning and yeah. So today I'm going to be talking about Jussie Smollett and how he got off. I mean, that's what happened. So if you guys are interested in this video, go ahead and keep watching. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not already, because I mean, I like to make videos and usually I keep it real, so go ahead, subscribe. If you don't know, there's been this long standing case. Actually, it hasn't even been that long. It's been what, 2 months maybe, that Jussie Smollett was attacked, and then it came back as he faked his attack and all this other nonsense. The whole story is bizarre. And Jussie Smollett is an actor, or was an actor on Empire. That's kind of where he got his claim to fame, from what I know. And it came out that he was in Chicago and he was attacked, and it was a hate crime. They called him all types of homophobic slurs, and then it was alleged that they said MAGA country or whatever. So basically it was presumed that this was a hate crime done by two young white men. Well then, of course, people do their jobs, and it came that maybe Jussie had planned this attack and that he had paid some Nigerian men to assault him. And I mean, just the whole story is ridiculous. And every time I went to talk about this story, it was literally something else the very next day would happen. So it was I can talk about it, but then the next day I'm late because something else new happened within the story. At first, Jussie was being charged with 16 different counts of conspiracy and faking a hate crime and just a bunch of other different charges. Well, today, all 16 charges were dropped, and we've got two different types of people, which, if you know me, you know I hate this whole two-sided type of thing. You have one side who's oh, that's BS, he's guilty, he shouldn't have gotten off, he should be locked up, he should be in jail, blah blah blah. Then you have this other side that is I knew he was innocent, he's black and I'm gonna defend him, and he's innocent. It's showing right now because he was in charge that bam, he's innocent, he got away with it, cool. But the crazy thing is that some of the people who are upset that he's not being charged are the same people who don't peep or open their mouths or speak on anything when it comes to a cop who kills an unarmed person of color. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody who thinks this way thinks that way, but what I'm saying is majority of people, or most people, who are upset that Jussie is not being charged or that the charges were dropped are the same ones that'll be well, the cop was just doing his job. I stumbled across this tweet by some man by the name of Ben Shapiro. I don't really know him, but I have seen a couple of his tweets, and he had the gall, the audacity to tweet this. Okay, so he retweeted Jussie giving his statement, and he said, "This is a sort of BS that makes a mockery of the criminal justice system. They didn't even pry an apology out of this." So out of everything that's wrong with the criminal justice system, this is the one thing that you want to tackle. I tweeted him, and of course he's not going to respond because logic. I said, I don't know you, but do you have the same energy when it comes to people of color who are killed by the cops? And I get it. Some people will, look at different situations where an unarmed person is killed. But if you are never, and I mean never, if you are never upset and you are always on the cop side, and you're upset about this, you really need to take a deep look inside of you and be like, why is it that I'm only upset when something like this happens? I mean, Jussie didn't take nobody's life. Nobody was harmed except for himself. So, like, why are you so upset that he's not going to prison or he's not being charged? Apparently, the rumor is if he was found guilty, he only would have gotten community service. That's one rumor I've heard. But I know a lot of people are happy that even if he was found guilty, he's not doing the time that he probably should not have done. So a lot of people are going off of like the facts of this whole situation. And they're saying that, you know, they have the Nigerian brothers on tape purchasing the things to attack Jussie. So yes, they may have been purchasing some things, and Jussie did write a check, but the check that Jussie wrote for these men, like, and that's even saying that these are the same two men that did attack Jussie. The check that he wrote had something to do with like weight training and protein and whatever. I mean, people are going to see the facts the way they want to see them. And that's just how it is. As for me, I'm unbothered because there's bigger things going on in this country than Jussie faking an attack, and that's even if he did. But I'm gonna use the same logic that other people use when it comes to cops being found innocent. I mean, all of the evidence was out there and they didn't find him to do anything wrong. So that's it. That's literally it. I mean, honestly, until everybody else, and by everybody else, I mean cops, are being held to the same standards as citizens would, then this does not bother me. It just doesn't bother me. And if they say Jussie's innocent, then I guess he's innocent. I'm pretty sure that's it that I have for today. Let's have a conversation in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Do not forget to click subscribe for new content just about every single week. And do not forget to link up with me on my social media. All of that information will be down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until my next video, bye!